Okay, welcome to Paige Family Homestead. We're doing lactose fermented sauerkraut today. Yay! And you can have this on your bratwurst, on a bun. Oh, it's beautiful. It's important to get the probiotics out of this. Whatever this is, the probiotics is really good for your stomach. And, wards off, evil diseases. It gives you lots of vitamins, vitamin K2, which are known for their healthy benefits, right? Eating sauerkraut can help strengthen your immune system. It helps reduce diseases and even weight loss. Now this you can make and put in the fridge, and it will last till the end of the growing seasons for your cabbages, right? So what we've got here is, it's I'd say a medium-sized cabbage, but really the weight of the cabbage, if you weigh your cabbage cut up in grams and then multiply that by 0.02, that will give you the amount of salt that you should need.
In weight.
In weight, yes, salt and weight. So what we do is...
But they also say, or 2 tablespoons for a medium...
For a medium cabbage, they say, or 2 tablespoons of salt. So but we want to be right on this, so we're going to weigh it after we cut it all up, and we're going to see how much salt we're supposed to use.
Yeah.
Because what that does, the salt will pull out all the juices, and you have to have the juices for your jars to pack it. Now you got to get rid of all these... yucky leaves before we cut it up. But you also want to save a good leaf, because what we do is when we do this here, you pack it down so tight, but the juices you want in there. But you put the leaf in there, and the juices should come up over top of that. But that helps stop all the cabbage from coming up, because you don't want that on top there. So anyway, we're going to do this. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to core this. So just cut it any way you want. Like, I'm just going to cut it down the middle with a sharp knife.
It is sharp.
I know. It's just really dense, this is. And pull that core out of there.
Yeah, this table's not going to last into the move.
No, it won't.
No, thankfully.
Is that your way of saying you want a new table?
Oh, it's my way of saying I want no table. I want an island.
Yes, it's my island.
My island.
Okay, now this, you can either save and put in for vegetable broth, or give it to the chickens, or compost. Whatever you want to do there. It's up to you. Okay, now we're going to cut this in thin strips. Thin as possible, the better, but long.
Really?
Now, before I get too far, I want to take off a good leaf.
Oh yeah.
So we can use for our lids.
For the topper.
Like I was explaining before, it goes inside there.
Yeah.
But we trim off the vein. It is sharp.
I told you it was.
See, and then we put that right inside the jar afterwards. So I'll put this one right there for...
It keeps the cabbage in its own fermented juices.
And it stops the water, the cabbage from coming up over those juices.
Yeah.
Because that's what rots.
It would rot, yeah.
Now you can't do that, you can't ruin this, you can't make this wrong. It's, because if it goes bad, it'll stink. It'll really stink, so you're okay there.
I don't think we've ever had one that you made that went bad.
Well, the salt stops all that process of going bad, right?
You were right into fermenting everything last season, eh?
Last season I was fermenting everything. Carrots, everything. Fermentation is very, very good, very healthy. It's a superfood, right?
Good for your gut.
Good for your stomach.
Now, I used to make sauerkraut and sausage, right?
Yeah.
The casserole. So in doing so, I was killing the probiotics.
That's
correct?
Right. Correct. Because you can can these.
Yeah.
But by canning it, and it's good, it tastes great, but there's no health. It's just good. Tastes good. But there's no probiotic or anything that's good for your stomach or good to or vitamins that
Like the ones in the grocery store.
Yeah, right. Just like those.
Yeah. And the reason we make it is we want the good gut food, probiotics, vitamins, and...
Yep.
So in future, any meals in the oven using sauerkraut, cook them and then put the sauerkraut on top of the cooked food, right?
Yes. Do not cook it in there with the food.
No.
Put it in there afterwards and mix it all together, and that's good. Even if it's warm, it doesn't matter. But just don't put it in the oven.
Yeah, don't heat it.
Or heat it. Yes.
So we'll bring y'all back when he's got the cabbage all cut.
That's what she said. That's what she's going to do. Okay, so we cut it up, and this weighed 1151
grams.
Now you times that by 0.02, and that gives us 23.2 grams of salt. So we put in a tablespoon, and it was actually 2 of these tablespoons.
So the assumption was correct.
Yeah, yes, that's right.
Medium cabbage, 2 tablespoons.
Medium cabbage, yep, 2 tablespoons, right?
So you want 2%, right, of this of the weight
the cabbage, right.
Needs to be salt.
Okay, so now I'm going to salt this.
For those of you without the weigh scale, we just proved that the 2 tablespoons of coarse sea salt works on a medium cabbage.
Yep.
Once it's cored and cleaned up.
Yep. Now, I'm going to let this sit for 10 minutes, and I will bring you back, and then we're going to continue on. Okay, we've got it here. It's set for 10 minutes. Now let's just squeeze it a bit. And then we're going to pound it. Now most people can use a spoon to pound it. You got a lot of pounding to do. Or you can use one of those
meat tenderizer
things. You can use that. Or you can buy, there is a pounder you can buy for this. And what I just go to the local hardware store and get some dowling. This thing's good for everything.
I use it for rolling out doughs.
Oh yeah, you can use it for rolling bread, pies, or whatever, anything you want. Or beating somebody. You get you mad enough, whack.
This is a good job for teenagers who spend too much time on those electronic games. Let them get some upper arm strength.
Yep. Now give this a good pounding, like I said, for 10 minutes. We'll want to create the juices. We'll want to bring out all those juices in here. Even here you can feel the juices, like the water.
Starting to come.
See, like that?
Yep.
That's what we want in here. And it's all in its own natural juices.
Okay.
Here you go, Paige.
We'll be back.
Okay, so we pounded it. We pounded the heck out of it. So now we're going to let it sit for half an hour. And then after that half an hour, I'm going to start putting it into the jars.
And we'll be back.
And we're going to use quarts because I've got no big crocks, right? And this is my big crock. That's as big as it gets. Now, you don't have to sterilize the jars, like I said before. Just make sure they're just cleaned with soap and water. Clean them out, That's good enough because we want the bacteria to start and to keep it going. But yeah.
Oh, so tell them about those things.
That's when I do that. I will. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back. In a bit.
We'll bring it back in about half an hour. It's going to be over like that. You watch. Okay. And now I told you we'd be back in half an hour. Poof. 2 seconds. Look at the water in this. See it?
Cabbage juice and salt. That's all there is, eh?
Yeah.
Salt.
Water and salt.
2% salt to the cabbage weight. And squeeze.
It even looks like, whoa, sauerkraut.
It is sauerkraut.
That's why it looks like it.
Nice. pound it in.
Yeah, I will, yeah. When you get so far with it, pound her down into the...
Squeeze
Look at the water.
it down. Yeah, good. That's a good sign.
Yep. Pound her back down. You gotta pack that in there good.
And we'll be back. Takes time.
Yep. Okay, then I'll put this in here. And you ever feel the water come out of that? Wow.
And your stick again.
Yeah.
Look how wet your stick is.
I know. Oh, it's going to be good sauerkraut.
Nothing in the world. You can't buy sauerkraut in the store that tastes as amazing as
Not as fermented.
fermented sauerkraut, man. I've had people who don't like sauerkraut try the fermented, and they're like sold.
Yeah.
It's got a
Now
flavor.
this you would leave on the shelf in a dark spot for 2 weeks. And you can taste it in 3 days, but I mean, let it sit to really ferment for 2 to 3 weeks. And then you can start to eat it.
And we keep it just shy of an inch so that you can put the
Yeah, you gotta
cabbage
have a-
leaf.
Headstock, like room for the top. Bam, bam, bam.
It's
Remember the
gonna be so
Flintstones? Bam, bam.
good. Usually we keep one jar going right after another, but
Well, you can see the water down the bottom there.
oh
See
yeah,
the bubbles?
yeah.
The liquid.
Takes a lot of pounding, guys.
It does.
Look at that. That's gonna be beautiful.
You said beautiful. We put that on.
Then your
Okay.
leaf.
Yep. There we go. Look at it all here.
I'll get that
What a
later.
slob.
Small price when you're getting a big jar of sauerkraut like that.
Yeah, it really is.
You might want to rip that leaf in half so we have. Oh, we got
I will
more.
when I get enough room. I still got
Yeah.
lots of room in here for it.
I'm thinking we're gonna get a quart and a pint, maybe, eh?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
The hardest part about making this 2-ingredient wonder food is the waiting.
Yeah. That's always hard. The waiting.
And then we'll put the leaf on, and then we'll squeeze the juices out of that other cabbage in the bowl.
Okay, so now what we do, we put a leaf on, but we make sure we have a good inch of headstock there,
Headspace.
headspace.
Nice and liquidy, eh?
Oh, is it ever? It's all going to come up again too. Eh?
Yeah.
You put that in there
And tuck.
and tuck.
It's important that all the cabbage stay, all the pounded, stay under
Under
the
this leaf.
So it's all fermenting in its own juices.
That's right. Oh, it's already coming to the top.
Yeah.
And that's what we want, when the liquid to come up.
Yeah.
But we also want this leaf to keep the
Moisture.
what do you call it? I was going to say horseradish. Sauerkraut. The mad German. I'm just kidding. And then I'm going to put, this is a weight. So this weight would help keep the cabbage down.
Under the
Hey,
wall.
look at the
Oh,
water.
look, let me zoom in.
Here. Can you see it?
Yeah. That's success right there, people.
That's exactly what you want.
Now it's just time.
Now, well, what I do, now, you can put this on like this. But this, you have to keep on loose.
Yeah.
If you tighten it, it's a bomb. It'll blow all over the place. But you want it loose like this because it's gonna.
I would even open it a couple times a day.
Well, once a day or twice a day, yes, go open it. But what we use is we use a burping, or you could use, or you could use the plastic lids. Plastic lids don't seal.
The storage lids?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
they
don't
from
seal,
Ball. They do not seal.
They're loose and it'll let the air out.
Yeah.
But what we use here is we use a burper, and all the liquid and any kind of gases will come up and burp through here. So you can put this on.
It's nice and tight. I like that thing you made. Like, we
Yeah.
didn't have the burper.
There we
That's
go.
not the proper name. I will find out and put it in the description. We didn't have one. So Andy went to a winemaking store
Yeah.
and bought one of those, what are they called?
It's a form, and it's round, comes up like that, so the wine can go up through it like this.
Yeah, in the
and lets
air.
the air out.
And he drilled a hole in an ordinary lid and put that mechanism in it and siliconed it from the top.
Works fine.
It worked beautifully.
So
It
whatever
worked
you think you
beautifully.
can invent and create, just make sure it can breathe through it. Like that'll come up, if it goes to purple, it'll go honk through there.
It does not honk.
Well, in my world, it honks. Oh, put water in here too.
So he'll bring you along, because like this isn't going to be done today.
No,
We thought maybe you guys might want to start your own. And
but this is how you start it.
this will be ahead of yours, so
Yeah.
you'll know always a step ahead, right? And we'll bring you back at the end and make something delicious with it.
Yes.
So there will be a part 2. But get your part 1
2.
going. When are you going to check back in with it with them? In about a week?
I will check
or-
back within 1 week from today,
Okay.
and we'll see how it's doing, and maybe test it, to taste it. Did it taste it? Oh, just a little bit of a jar, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Pound her down, don't forget, don't be afraid of that thing down there. There we go. Now we got a leaf, a little bit of a leaf. Put on top of this, clean the sides up. So everything's down underneath
Did you need a bigger
the
one?
leaf. This is good. Yes, I do, sorry.
Ready?
Yes.
Oh!
This is good. But you like I said, you don't need that vein in there.
No.
Just the leaf. So I'll just do this. Okay, we'll put that in there.
And the weight we have, because we were, like I said earlier, Andy was into fermenting everything, every vegetable imaginable. It was delicious. But we did buy the weights. They're not required. This leaf cabbage will do it.
That leaf will do it, yes.
We're just using it because, well, we have it.
That's right. Now we have 2 jars. Well, 1.5 really. Which is great. There. Now, oh, I forgot to put
Oops.
the juices in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. You don't want to miss a
No.
drop of that.
Well, that's for sure, eh?
Ooh, goody.
Okay.
There we have it. Lactose.
And now you know how to make lactose fermented sauerkraut. Angry Germans.
Andy.
And I have Germans in my family, so I can otherwise it sounds pretty damn racist, doesn't it? And we're not racist. Honest, just ask Peg.
So
Okay, perfect.
we're ahead of y'all. So if you want to start one up, get your pounder out and get a jar
Yeah.
going. All you need is cabbage and salt.
You've
and
got
you-
a superfood then?
Oh,
very healthy for you.
Superfood.
The best, and it will ward off any kind of flus. That will help as your stomach, as it gets used to it, your stomach gets used to it. It will keep any diseases that's going around or,
Well, not any.
well, you know what I mean.
It boosts your immune
It does.
system.
It'll build your immune system up, and which is what we need right now.
Big time. So there we have it. We will check back in a week with you.
And please, give us a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. And give us hit that notification bell so you can keep coming back. But please, leave a comment down below so we know that you're going to be making this, and we will go right along with you. We'll in 1 week's time, I will come back here. We will watch how this. Now I'm going to set this in a dark spot, in a warm, dark spot.
Room
Now
temperature.
to stop the fermentation, well, slow it down. You can put it in the fridge and it won't ferment. It will, but it will do it very, very slowly. But to really get it fermenting, put it in a dark, warm spot. Okay, and we'll see you next time.